Hi guys, today I have my second quarter project use it up update, but it's pretty much the makeup that I want to finish in 2017. I'm filming this a little bit early just because I'll be incredibly busy for the next few months, I feel. Let's see, so at the end of the month my mom's gonna come and visit, so we're gonna hang out for a little bit, and then after that we're going to the Bay Area to spend a couple of weeks down there with my in-laws. And then after that, I'm gonna hang out with my mom in Chicago again. And then after my mom leaves, my cousin will come from Australia to visit me. Then that's already like in September. And I think at the beginning of October, we're planning on going back to China for a little bit. I feel I have visitors every other week or so for a long time. And my friend is actually on the way today. Like she's gonna land really soon and she'll stay here with us for like a week-ish. I'm just gonna jump into it because I have close to 50 products, so it's gonna be quite a few to go through. And in quarter one, I actually did really good. I finished 14 products in the first quarter, but in the second quarter right now, I only finished 7 more products. So not as good as the first quarter, but still pretty good. And I feel the products I'm working on right now are a little bit harder, so it's kind of expected. I will show you all the products in the order how I introduced them to you at the very beginning. So I have everything written in this notebook. I'm just gonna go through the list and show you the products in each category if I finished it or not. I had 2 face primers to begin with. One is a sample size from Ulta. This one is Hydro Prime. I finished that pretty early. I liked it okay and I probably wouldn't repurchase. The other primer is a full-size primer from Laura Mercier, but that one kind of turned bad. So I replaced it last update and this is what I'm working on right now. This is a Lorac Perfection mattifying face primer. I use it every day. I don't think it really makes much of a difference. I just started using it maybe like a month ago. So I would guess it's probably down there somewhere. Like when I started, this product was brand new, so it's probably gonna take me the whole year to finish. I have 2 foundation type of products I want to finish this year. Neither of them is a real foundation. I have this tinted moisturizer from Laura Mercier. This is a brand new product when I started and I finished it in first quarter. So I'm really happy about that. Not gonna repurchase. I don't like it at all. I know a lot of people go crazy after it, but it's just not my thing. And then I am working on this BB cream from Dr. Jart. I have it in my Drop 10 Before Summer project. I am about halfway now. I don't know, it's gonna take me a little while to finish. I enjoy it okay. The color is a little off. I have to mix it with some other stuff, so that's why I'm working on it a little bit slow because I have to mix it with other products, but it's okay. I'll continue to use it. I have 3 concealers I wanted to work on, 2 of which I finished in the first quarter. This one is a Lancome Long Lasting Under Eye Concealer. I loved it. I'm sure I will repurchase once I work on a few more concealers in my collection, but I totally love this. And the other one is my YSL Touche Éclat Neutralizer. It's a color corrector, not typically a real concealer, but I liked it and I kind of miss it honestly. So it's really expensive though, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna repurchase. Just I don't want to pay for the price, you know. This one I got from Influencer originally, so that was really nice. The third concealer is this Eve Pearl Dual Salmon Concealer. I'm working on it right now. You can see I have a big size pan in one of the shades. The other one I haven't really touched. It's just too dark for me. This is in the color light to medium, but it's just definitely too dark. I think I'm just gonna finish this side and throw that one away. It's really old and I'm not like a big fan of the formula. I'll be really happy if I can work my way through one of the shades and I'll be satisfied to call it quits. I only have 1 eyeshadow primer I wanted to work on this year. It's a sample size Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and this is roughly where I am now. So you can see I probably worked my way like 2/3 of the way through, but I still have a little bit to go. It's gonna last me a little while. I'll be really happy if I can finish it in the next quarter, but you know, those kind of things last forever. And I know my biggest weakness in panning now is just cream eyeshadows. Like they're just the hardest things for me to use. And I had 3 I wanted to finish this year and I haven't worked through any of them. So I have this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Shadow Pencil in the color Juju. I didn't have much left. I think that's how much I had in my last update, but I just didn't touch it at all. Since then, I just didn't feel like really using it. The other one is from Mally. This one I had in my drop tint before summer as well, but I kind of just stopped using it halfway because the color is kind of dark, so I don't feel like using it really. So that's where I started at the beginning of the year, also at the beginning of drop tint before summer project, and that's where I am now. I still have quite a bit to go. I don't know if I can finish it. It will be really tough. The third one is maybe the more hopeful one. This one is a potted form from Smashbox. It's called Limitless 15-Hour Wear Cream Shadow, and the color is Riches. I really enjoy this shade now. I mentioned last time that I didn't like the formula too much because it's really creamy, like emollient, and it's hard to set. But I figured a way to use it. I can use a small shadow brush for my eyes, and I can use that to place it onto my eyelids, and it stays in place. So I made a sizable dip now, so I'm really happy about that. I have this in my rolling project pan, no rolling pen project right now. I know I'm mentioning a lot of projects just because that's how I try to use up those products. I would try my best to link everything up there as I'm like talking about them, and also down below, so if you're interested you can go check them out. For eyeshadows, of course, I'm doing my pan up palette. I'm not gonna talk about that here, but on top of my pan up palette challenge, I want to finish 5 eyeshadows. They could be singles, they could be like a shade from a palette, they could be depotted, just 5 pans of eyeshadows. And so far, I was only able to finish 1, and this one I actually finished very early on in the year, like in the first quarter for sure. So this is a single from Revlon. It's a Revlon matte. I'm not sure if they still make it, but this is in the color Vintage Lace, and I broke the packaging. This is what it's like now. It's all gone. So I only had 1 eyeshadow finished. I wasn't able to finish anything else yet. I actually really tried to work on some other eyeshadows outside of my pan up palette, but I realized it really slows down my pan up palette progress. So I kind of stopped and pulled myself back. I wanted to work on my pan up palette first. If I can finish that early in the year, which I think I can do, but if I can finish my pan up palette earlier, then I'm gonna work on other eyeshadows, and maybe I can have more shadows finished up. Finally, I have 2 products I finished in the second quarter. This is my brow category, and both of them are finished in the second quarter. This one is a sample size Anastasia Beverly Hills clear eyeshadow, no, clear brow gel. I really enjoy this product. I finished it completely. I took the stopper out as well, and I bought a full size, so you know how much I like it. But to be honest though, I like this wand a lot better because a full size, it has a bigger wand, and I feel I like this size better. But the product is good. It's okay. And then I have this Brow Power Universal Eyeshadow Pencil from It Cosmetics. I finished it completely. That's how much I had at the beginning of the year, about half of the pencil left. But now it's all finished, so it's all gone, and I'm really happy about that. I don't particularly miss it, but I do miss having a brow pencil. Right now I'm just using some eyeshadows to fill in my eyebrows. It's not nearly as precise, so I do miss having a pencil in general. Not necessarily this one though. Eyeliners, I wanted to finish 4 this year, and I finished 1 in the first quarter. This one is a sample size Marc Jacobs what is it called, Eyeliner Gel Crayon, and this one is in the color black, and I got it from the Sephora birthday gift, and I really enjoyed it. I really miss it, and right now I have 4 other ones from the same line, but none of them are black, so I don't know, I kind of want to go buy it. I finished 1 in this quarter. This one is a sample size as well. It's the Cargo Swimmables in the color Pebble Beach. So I just know I wouldn't have a lot of time, so I'm trying really to take advantage of the time I have now and try to film as much as I could, even though I'm still a little bit sick, but I'm just gonna try my best. And you probably see a little bit redness around my nose just because I'm blowing my nose constantly. What can you do, right? Anyways, I think today is June 19th? I don't even really know, either 19th or 21st. Regardless, it's a few days early before the actual like update time, but I figure it wouldn't be too different. I couldn't sharpen it anymore. It's a darker brown shade. I really enjoy this one as well. I totally don't mind buying this again. And then I have two left in the collection that I'm kind of still working on. One that I'm working on a little bit more. This one is from Butter Linden. It's like a deeper blue color. It's in the color Inky 6. I really like it. I think I'm gonna finish it soon. And the last one is from Sonia Kashuk. It's in the color Plummy Bronze. I honestly haven't touched it. I probably have used it once or twice this year, but yeah, I'm just not really working on it yet. But once I finish my Butter Linden one, I'll move on to this. Ooh, this one is a big victory for me. So I finished a face powder in the second quarter. So I wanted to finish two face powders. I was only able to finish one. This one I finished is the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, and it's a full size. I use loose powder really slow, so this is like a big victory for me. It's all gone. I try to break the packaging, like take the sifter out, but I try my best. Like, I'm sure everything is out now, but the packaging is quite impossible. The other face powder is also in a loose form. I haven't started using it. This one is also a loose form from Bare Minerals, like I said, and this one is the original foundation actually, but I'm just gonna use it as a setting powder. It doesn't cover that well for me. I need more like heavy duty coverage, so this wouldn't be sufficient as a foundation, so I'll use it as a face powder. I wanted to finish 4 blushes this year, and I wasn't able to finish any of them yet, but I did make really good progress on most of them. So let me show you this one. First, we have a shade from my Josie Maran palette. This one is probably the toughest because it's really deep. You can see I have a dip in there, but it's really hard to use. It's really pigmented, but it doesn't last very long on your face. So I'm just not a big fan of this color. I think I would try to use it like towards the end of the year. Maybe I'll try to finish the other 3 first. And then I have a shade from my e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder Dual. I just started using this, so I don't think you can see much of a difference right now, but I like this shade. It's very natural, and yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I think this is not my main focus right now, but it will be very soon, so I'm sure I can eventually work on it and finish it. I have a sample size blush from Jabanesque. This one already made really good progress as of last update. So you already saw what it's like. I have a really big size pan now. It's a really powdery blush. I stopped using it once I hit, the big pan. So I'm pretty sure if I pick it up again, it's gonna be gone really fast. The 4th blush is from my Bon Jovi palette. It's just the blush shade in this palette. I think it's called Don't You Want Me? And this is where I am. So I really don't have much left. I already repressed it, so this is like really thin on the edges. I would be willing to bet I'll finish this, if not in a week, then at most 2 weeks. I wanted to work on 2 bronzers this year. One is my Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer. This one is a sample size. I was able to finish it in the first quarter, so that's pretty good. So this is what it's like now, all gone. And the other one is a Benefit Hoola bronzer, but this one came from the Cheeky Sweet Spot palette. So it is a little bit smaller than the actual full-size bronzer. Well, I have big size pan apparently, so I'm really happy about that. I think I can finish it in the next quarter, but this is like not the easiest bronzer to pan, so I think I might still need to work on it for another maybe like 2 months-ish. The only highlighter I wanted to work on this year is also from my Bon Jovi palette. It's the, what is it called? Solid Gold shade. And I hit big size pan earlier and I repressed it, so this is where I am now. I did hit pan again after repressing, but I repressed it a little bit thick, so I think it will still take me maybe a month or 2 to completely finish that guy. It is a very intense highlight and I really enjoy it. I think I might go purchase the full-size Mere Luminizer highlight because they're dupes. Like, they just renamed it and put it in this palette, and I like it so much. Finally, we have lips now. So for lips, I actually this year just wanted to finish 15 lip products total, just 15 lip products. It could be lip liner, lip gloss, lipsticks, you know, anything lip related. And in the first quarter, I finished 7, and in the second quarter, I was able to finish 3 more. Let me show you the 3 I recently finished, or I finished in quarter 2. I have 2 lip glosses actually. They are both from my Disney Princess project, and yeah, they are both in this kind of like light purple-ish shade. One is a sample size from Buxom. The color is Jennifer. I really like this guy. I want to work on more of my Buxom lip glosses. I miss them. You know, once I use this, it's like, well, I really miss this formula, so I want to use them more. And then the other one is from Almay. This one is Liquid Lip Balm in the color Lilac Love. And I really didn't like this formula that much, but I finished it regardless. And I also finished a lipstick. This one is in my Drop Tint Before Summer project, and the color is Blushing Bud. It's from the Maybelline Color Sensational line. I like it okay. Like, I'm glad I finished it, but I'm not gonna buy any colors similar to this anymore. Just cool tone pink is not my thing, I realized. So I finished that one. That's really exciting because this one is a full-size lipstick, and it was pretty much new when I started, so I'm really proud I finished this one entirely. Then I'll quickly run through the 7 products I finished in the first quarter. I have 2 lip glosses. Both of them are in the Drop Tint Before Summer project. One is from Mally. It's a sample size in the color Stardust. Didn't like it very much. And the other one is a Pro Longwear lip gloss from MAC. The color is Infinitely Likeable. Finished this one. Also, I don't like the formula that much, so I probably wouldn't repurchase any of those. I finished 2 lip balms. One is from the chapstick. It's the Total Hydration line in the color Scent Soothing Vanilla. I really like this one. The other one is from Nivea. It's a Kiss of Smoothness. I think I like the Nivea one a little better because it's more moisturizing, but this one is also not bad at all. Oh, actually, I have another lip gloss. I forgot about this. This one is from Lancome. It's a Lip Lover, and I finished it. This is a kind of like a brighter pink color. It's okay. Like, I felt okay about it. I didn't mind using it, but I don't miss it by any means. But it's a really small sample size, so it didn't take me too long to finish. I took the stopper out too, so this is all gone. And I have 2 like lipsticks. This one is from L'Oreal. It's the Color Rich Balm in the color Come By My Windows. It's a very light sheer color, like a sheer nudie pink, but I pretty much just used it as a lip balm. It's pretty moisturizing, but I don't like the color very much on my lips, so I just used it as lip balm. And then the very last one is a sample size NARS satin lip pencil. I think that's what they're called. This is in the color Rukugian. You know, this is a birthday gift from a couple years ago now. I finally finished that, and I enjoyed it so much. I'm thinking I want to go buy a full size of this one. Alright guys, I think that's everything. I think I did okay. Like I said, I definitely didn't do as well as the first quarter, but also at the same time, most of the products I'm working on now, they are more like full size or newer, so they would take a little bit longer, so I kind of anticipated this anyways. Let me know how you guys are doing in your year-long projects, because this is like half-year mark. I'm sure a lot of people are, you know, giving updates, or at least do like a self-check. So I will want to know how you guys are doing with your projects, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.